Hey there, Orlando here with another contemplation of the jinkies that are transiting us. So, we have been transited these days by the 11th jinky and the 12th jinky, light and purity. Wow. As always, I don't know if you've seen videos that I've done in the past. I'm letting 3 or 4 days with the jinkies that are transiting to feel their flavor in the now. So I'm doing this contemplation by feeling through me, through my life's experience, of course, and through the experience of the whole. What is the message of these two jinkies right now? So, I had a wonderful transmission today about these two jinkies, and I was amazed of what came. And let me tell you some things. I'm going to give you a summary. Yeah, the best points of this contemplation and the transmission. So everyone wants to know, but only a few get to be in the know. So, if we try to get something purely mental without experiencing it, it will make us more miserable. You've seen this. We gather information, lots of information. If we don't experience this, if we don't integrate it, we'll be miserable. Yeah, so it's like I really like to play guitar. So yeah, if I hear about a new scale, or want to improvise on a new scale, and if I don't learn that scale, I'll be miserable because can't play that scale or songs that are in that scale. So I have to experience, I have to integrate that scale, I have to integrate the instrument, the guitar. So this needs time, this needs experience. So the first big breakthrough is that information will make us more miserable if we don't put it into action. Um, so in this way, there is a danger to information, because some will believe that the information that came through them is the ultimate truth. And if they don't, of course, experience it and see what is behind it. And some people think they can get happiness and fulfillment through non-integrated information. So if they just follow something, and yeah, um, and so they become extremists, fanatics. Yeah, we have the two extremes of the last century: the communists and the Nazi party. So one on the right and one on the left, both following through on some philosophers' information. Yeah, we know that Hitler, um, he was influenced by Nietzsche and also Plato and other philosophers. And communists, we know Marxist theories. Um, so why do people do this? Why do they get fanatic about information? Because some people don't accept their destiny, so they are looking for loopholes, an easy way out. So they hear an information that sounds good for them, of course, and they entitle this as the ultimate truth. If you believe this, you'll be happy and fulfilled. So in time, they get addicted to this ultimate truth, and think they will suffer if they don't respect it to the letter. But we suffer if we respect something to the letter and we didn't experience it. Yeah, we're like very we get frustrated by this. So these people think that by doing that, they can run from their destiny, from their hero's journey. They think they can run from life. Yeah, so this is obscurity, the 11th Jinki's shadow. When we hide from our destiny and we think that we are at the end, we made it. So the 12th Jinki also, of course, helps by sticking to the information they consider as the ultimate truth, because vanity will protect this ultimate truth. Yeah, because vanity says, "Hey, I know the best. I know everything. Yeah." So you can do an exercise. Note every ultimate truth that you adhere to and you haven't experienced it. So you have two categories, I think. You have ultimate truths that don't really serve you, so burn them. Yeah, write them on the paper and burn them. The others, transform them into ideals, into becoming. Yeah. So some say, I have some examples about this. Some say that not to meet your idols because they will disappoint you. So we may adapt this as never see your illusions come to life because they will disappoint you even more. Yeah, so these ultimate truths are just illusions if they are not experienced. Um, so idealism, the 11th Jinki's gift, is like a way to get through disappointment. Is a very good way to get through, not to eliminate disappointment because it's part of life, but to get through easier through disappointment. So this means to follow the ideal, but keep opening yourself to life, because an ideal, like everything in life, will be adapted or even changed if it is not applicable anymore. It will be changed, of course, but the seed will be there always. So if we know the seed, yeah, the seed of light, yeah, in our ideals, it is sufficient, because we will not follow our ideals from the mind. We'll follow, yes, from the heart, from the cells. So the difference between the one that knows and the one that, and the other that is in the know, is that the first thinks he knows and the other has already integrated that knowledge. It's in its cells, it's in his cells. So the first one believes that believes, yeah, but doesn't experience and just knows. So maybe will build walls to protect what he or she knows. But the other, who is in the know, he can't defend what is already integrated. Yeah, how to defend something that it's integrated? It's immortal. Yeah, so he will just be. That person will just be. Will emit what he or she knows in the outside. So let me give you some an example. There is a difference between a person that preaches peace without integrated it, and another person that integrated peace. Yeah, maybe preaches or not preaches. Yeah, the first one may go to war to protect peace, but the other one will emit peace, so will not have to go to war because knows that just by being, peace will be there with him or her. So if more people are in the know with peace, will be peaceful creatures. So it's the same with presence and every ability we have. You know, there are people that preaches presence, but they are so not present when they preaches presence, because presence is, yeah, if you don't integrate presence, you won't know what presence really is. The presence, I felt this in some people in my life. I was lucky to really feel presence, and it's incredible feeling, yeah, from the others. So I felt like every part of my being rearranged into perfect order by being in that presence. I was, so I felt what presence really is. Um, and these people are not even that are present, are not showy, so they are just themselves. um, so our road is to integrate, so we really need experience. Yeah, so maybe we need wars to integrate peace. Maybe, who knows? We don't really like wars, but what can we do? Yeah, maybe this is the experience. This is what the human race needs to evolve. Yeah, I feel that we can get there easier, but yeah, if we are stubborn. So um, another thing, do you know people that hide from life because they are afraid not to fuck up? Yeah, I really like this word. Yeah. Because they feel they will be impure because of it. Yeah, they are just running away from impurity and things that are not light because they are afraid. And life is an adventure. We have to walk on the path, not to just follow directives, because it's like with the gene keys. It's a wonderful thing, but if it is not lived, it's just a wonderful thing, but without application. So this is why when we go out into life, we'll get through impurity, we'll get through darkness, we'll get through shitty stuff. Yeah. So what will our presence emit in these things? We'll be afraid and run away from this, or we will learn and we will become. So idealism helps us to keep on track, because we understand sometimes we'll be off track. Yeah, idealism knows that the people that are idealists know that things will go south sometimes. But they just don't care, because they feel that essence of their ideal, and they don't care about that. Yeah, we're in a society that really wants results and really wants to hit the jackpot, or hit the bull. I don't know, the bull point, the center of the. Yeah, I think you get the. I can't find the word right now in English. The the bullseye. Yeah, the bullseye. Yeah, they want to hit the bullseye from the first try. If they don't hit the bullseye every time, they say, I don't like this. Um, so idealism helps us. Yeah, if we hold that essence of the ideal, when we are on track, we get challenged. Yeah, but these challenges are tailor made for us, and we'll get through them with ease. Even if we feel at first that some will be really hard, but at the end, I really managed. Yeah, if we let vanity and obscurity guide us, the 11th and the 12th Jinkies shadows, will choose the shortcut that seems easiest, but in the end will turn out to have some really hard challenges. So the shortcut isn't always the way. Sometimes may be, but if we are guided by obscurity and vanity, maybe that shortcut will get us to hit a wall. So for me, the message of the 11th is in this period is like, don't go to extremes. Yeah, choose your ideals, because and choose your ideals that will keep you balanced, keep you on track, and feel their essence. Sometimes too much light will blind you, and too much darkness will isolate you. Balance comes through transmutation. Yeah, because some people will get fanatic with the light and will get to the dark side, and some people will get fanatic with the dark side and they're going to get to the light. And yeah, but the balance is the key. This is transmutation. This is alchemy. So in the end, you will become the ideal by integrated. You will integrate your ideal, but until then, you'll have to step into your dark side or light side or both, and really know them. Know your dark side, know your light side. Most of the people are afraid of their dark side, but they'll have to know it. So thus you discover that you can hold light even in darkness, and you become light because you integrate light. Yeah. So it is essential not to believe we are something or someone and act on this belief. Yeah, if we believe we are something or someone, maybe we are just fooling ourselves. So if a person that thinks is a child of light and a pure being without integrating these aspects, maybe will force himself or herself to avoid everything that is not light and everything profane. So maybe will be afraid of some parts of life and some challenges, and won't go through the hero's journey and just sticking with I'm a child of light. I just have to be on the light side, and but their lives, we've seen that there are so-called spiritual people that are following only the light, and they are really poor and not having a good life. Yeah, because they didn't integrate their dark side. So let me tell you this. This is the most profound things that came up through me today. Light doesn't exclude darkness because light integrated darkness. Yeah. Purity doesn't exclude impurity because it integrated impurity. Yeah. So life isn't afraid of darkness and impurity. Uh, Light isn't afraid of darkness, and purity isn't afraid of impurity. Yeah, so stick with this. Yeah, light doesn't exclude darkness because light integrated darkness. Yeah, the 11th gene key is fully an experiential key with curiosity as its brand. So who will I become? Where will I be at the end of my journey in this life? Yeah. So everyone is an idealist in this lifetime, but they don't want to see this. Yeah, we all have this ideal of who will become, and we choose who will become. Yeah. So some are idealists of pessimism, and others are idealists of positive, and so on and so on. So at the end, it's all a joke, a cosmic joke. Even destiny is a joke, a joke that we'll have to integrate to see what is beyond this joke. This is the game. This is full acceptance of life and experience of life. Yeah, so this is why the 12th Jinki, with its gift discrimination, really keeps us on the right track, because if we have this ability to discriminate, and not mentally by being connected to the heart, if we discriminate what is good for us, and what is not beneficial to us in this lifetime, will be on track, and will get that hero's journey, and will get those integrations, and will become. Yeah, so everyone becomes something or someone, but is that what is that feeling good in this life? Yeah, that becoming came with integrations that made that person really invincible, or just more afraid. So I wish all of you to, and also myself, of course, to have a good experience, and to become a beacon of light for the others. And to really see this joke of destiny. Yeah, it's a joke, yeah, but we'll have to integrate this joke. So why not have fun with it? Uh, have a great evening, or day, or morning when you see this clip, and thank you for watching, for watching it. Yeah. Wish you all the best. Bye bye.